I'm going to play Yagorath and Paladins for the next 10 hours straight, and if I can't complete a bingo off of this bingo card, then that means I failed this challenge. Alright, the first thing I want to do is get one space marked off, so I'm going to the practice range. The interesting thing about Yagorath is that she has 6 abilities apart from the usual 3. In planted form, she spits acid, shoots exploding projectiles, and burrows down to reduce damage. In travel form, she can leave a pool of acid behind, accelerate, and reveal her enemies' locations to her team. And saving the best for last, her ultimate. Oh my god, that's terrifying. I have a feeling I'm gonna forget all of this, but I'm still gonna mark it off. Now that we know her abilities, it's about time I try her out. I would have looked at her Lotus, but I think we can all agree that this is a lot to take in. So instead, I got into a game. Oh, I completely forgot I have this skin. Oh, it's so beautiful. Now, I know I've been giving you a lot of information at once, but the talent I used this game was Corrosive Acid, which essentially buffs your acid. I have close to 6,000 health. There's no way I'm not going to cap this point. So right-click is my accelerate. Let's reveal the enemies to give my team a heads up to where they are. Nice. We got the first kill. Now, Yagorath's kit is a bit different from a traditional tank. While there's champions like Fernando who can provide their team protection with the shield, I'm more of a large punching bag for my team. Oh god, I'm actually getting kind of low. Because I'm not able to move when I'm planted, that meant I was prone to taking everyone's attention the second I swapped forms. Oh, I might actually get this kill. Oh, you know, technically, that was a 1v1, so I'm gonna mark that space off. Not only did we lose the point and couldn't stop them from pushing, I was then sat in the spawn room with nothing to do but reflect. I'm getting a bit annoyed. I mean, I'm not mad or anything, I just feel like it's not clicking in my head as to what playstyle Yagorath has. Despite the confusion, I trailed on, and after being the target of so many ults, oh god, he fucking hates me, man. And with 2 failed ults of my own, literally? Please. Please. Oh, that was a close one too. I almost lost it. If there's anything this match taught me, it's that there is so much to learn. And this is just the beginning. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not a natural when it comes to Yagorath. It felt like no matter where I went, I just couldn't stay alive. And my ults almost never worked. Oh yeah, that's cool. But then I figured out how to use that to my advantage. Dude, I'm a genius. She dies either way. Even though I love doing this challenge, Yagorath is the first tank I've tried to master. And the reality of her skill cap was starting to sink in. So I thought now would be a good idea to try and look for some help online. And that's when I found nothing. Well, not exactly nothing. There are guides, but they're all from 3 years ago. So I guess it's safe to say that those guides are definitely out of date. Despite this, I desperately needed some guidance. So I watched those videos and picked up on these 3 important tips. 1, acceleration is better to use as an escape, and I think I've been using it to engage most of the time. 2, the Yag and Furia combo. Furia's Solar Blessing talent allows her to not only stop the beam in place, but to also heal with it, which allows Yag to stay in the fight longer. And 3, Yagorath versus Execute ultimates. When Yagorath ults, she gets a whole new health bar that's separate from her own. So if I ult and Drogoz targets me with his ult, instead of killing me, he destroys the extra health bar and I swap back to my original health bar. And that just sounds amazing. With this newfound knowledge, I remember that I still have a long way to go before getting a bingo. So I picked up a loadout from this video and was ready to get into more games. Nice. Thank you. Being halfway through this challenge, I finally was feeling like I had a hang on Yagorath. Sure, some games there was no coming back from, but in the process, I knew I was learning from it. This Dumba's been on her backline way too many times, dude. It's insane. I even picked up on the acceleration tech that Yagorath has, which is a cool trick that lets you change direction when you reach the edge. Dude, I just got like 3 kills. Does that count? It's gonna be hard getting an official triple as Yagorath, so I'm gonna say yes. And I was having way too much fun with it, especially when I found out that I could hit the same target multiple times with the tech. Oh, that was nice. That was satisfying, man. I wanted to see just how many times I could hit one person with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, 3. After a bunch of failed ults, I learned that the best way to use it was to take cover first and wait for someone to push in. The angles I took made it almost nearly impossible for them to escape my ult, because they really couldn't even hit me. But then something weird happened. I ulted Grok here, and right when I was about to eth him, the enemy Fernando ulted. And for context, his ultimate makes him and any nearby teammates invincible. So when I was about to take a bite, thinking I was about to get a kill, my game froze. Game? What the fuck? Refurrow? Anyway, things were starting to look in my favor. I was understanding when to engage, how to use my abilities better, and I was starting to feel pretty confident playing as this giant tank ward. I even tried her other talents, like this one that gives shields to me and any allies that are in range of my scan, which actually ended up being one of my favorite talents of hers. And I was really starting to like her. Things were going so much better than before, and it just felt like I was almost being guided throughout this entire journey. Oh, angel numbers. The greatest thing was that I was making an impact for my team as Yagorath. G, which is something I would have never thought could have happened. Just when I started feeling confident, I ran into this insane player who was not only pocketed by his team, keeping him alive the entire time, he almost never missed a shot, and my teammates just couldn't keep up with him. I know Paladins has a history of unbalanced matchmaking, but this was on a whole nother level. This guy just doesn't die, man. He's too good.
Why are we still here?
At this point, I felt like playing Yagorath was starting to lose its magic. My ults were getting sloppy, and they were being driven more by frustration than strategy, especially because I would use them against players that were just insanely good at the game. And fail after fail, these games were starting to feel more and more like a fever dream. This is dumb, insane Paladins gameplay. God, that's so unlucky. Whoa. That's so unlucky. I was making plays that just wasn't making any sense. Alright, that was on me. The games were either completely one-sided or way too close. Oh man. Yeah, she really thought she was gonna chase me, huh? So I decided to take a break, hoping that time away would help me out. Alright, so I went for a walk. I kind of don't want to say for how long. Like 6 minutes, dude. It's too hot outside, man. I can't deal with the heat. But, you know, I got some fresh air, and I'm back with a new mindset, and I'm ready to I'm ready to do well. With only 2 hours left to finish this challenge, I knew I couldn't quit now. I had to at least be able to say that I completed the challenge. So I jumped back into a few games and tried out her last talent, which actually works surprisingly well. The talent heals me for every second that I stay on point, but most of my games were starting to look like this because of it. But hey, that was alright, because I managed to mark off 2 more spaces because of it. Oh, the boopage! And slowly, the mojo I once lost was starting to come back. Can I tank this? Oh, that was close. That was so close. Oh my god. So I began hunting for bingos, seeing just how many more I could get before the end of this challenge. I have to do it. What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh no. No. Please. Please. Oh, nice. Alright. That's cool. Nice. What the fuck? 2 ults? Holy smokes. Alright, so we did the challenge of playing Yagorath for 10 hours, but did we get a bingo? Bingo! Now, Yagorath is great, but I don't think she's for me. Honestly, just the tank role alone, I don't think that's my thing at all. So the next champion I cover probably won't be a tank. But hey, things could change. Her playstyle took a while for me to get used to, for sure. So if you try her out, honestly, good luck. I asked your guys' opinion on Yagorath, and to my surprise, a lot of you actually love her. Or at least the people that voted seem to love her. I also just wanted to say that to all the new and old subs, it's almost been a year since my first upload, and I can't believe 2,000 of you think I'm worthy of watching. I hope you guys stick around to watch me grow on the platform, and also as a person, as I get more comfortable expressing myself on camera. And I'm just rambling at this point, but genuinely, thank you all for watching me, because I didn't think I would have an audience even a year in, so it's great. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.